Recognizing result document. Episode 56. Apocalypse. Episode 5 battle. New. Episode 58. 11th hour. NR needed. Change difficulty. Select quest. Return. 8. Kill cleaning $5 ad. Options. Granblue fantasy versus rising.
Zephyr soft, deliver her from the valley of death. You can breathe easy now. The danger's past.
Thank goodness! We should be thanking Magic Man. If he hadn't blown in, we'd have blown up.
Paradise lost.
Tempest fell. Bear them to safe haven! Oh, no, please. No thanks required. The Singularity and I are friends. And so I thought, were we? Look at my face. No sparks going off?
I'm really sorry. You feel familiar, if that's any comfort.
Patchwork memories. Two singularities. Mixed together dimensions and chaos bubbles to the surface. But that chaos is what drew me here. I have a mission to see through.
Before we change topics, mind telling us who you are?
Of course. Tis I, War God, Mad Cyclone,
Grimnir, yeah, I know.
Singularity! Huh, you came too! And you remember me!
How could I forget? Thanks for saving my life, by the way. Cheetah, you're finally awake! Don't you ever scare me like that again! I've broken that promise before, and I'll break it again. But things should get easier with this primal round. Meet the Disciple of Wind and Ally of Angels.
Time for take two. Ahem. Tis I, War God, Mad Cyclone, Grimnir! Feels great to be back among friends. That includes you, Red Dragon, Girl in Blue.
Right. Cool to have you on board, Windy McGale. I'll just call you Windy for short. Or guess we should say back on board.
Make that a welcome from all four of us, Grimnir.
The other Singularity! Glad to see you back amongst the living. I consider you a friend as much as Jita. I'd better tell you why I'm here. It's a winding tale and you're barely conscious. But there's no time to rest, I'm afraid. This world is being consumed by chaos. It began with Beelzebub's raising of dimensional barriers. Once parallel worlds coalesced, he would get to rule over all. Gran, you were alerted to Beelzebub's plan by the cracking of causality. You gathered your crew and toppled the would-be king. But it was too late. The barriers had been shattered. Worlds flowed into one another. Two singularities were washed ashore on a single plane. But Gran and Jita weren't the only things the tide rolled in. There's also the fallen angel, Belial. With the fabric of existence threadbare, he forced his way back from the dimensional rift. Once here, he set about aggrandizing the chaos. Belial meant to delve back into the rift so he could extract another prisoner, the Lord of Fallen Angels, Lucilius. Lucilius also seeks the convergence of worlds, but not to rule. He aims to draw everything into this sea of chaos and drown it. You all saw Lucilius. His might, the powers of Lucifer, once Supreme Primarch, were just a carbon copy of his. Though Jita defeated him before, she had the aid of Sandalphon, the current Supreme Primarch, and the only warrior in the skies equal to Lucilius. But in this world, there are no angels. There exists none who can challenge him.
What? So we can't win?
Don't worry! All that was just the prologue. Now, let's talk about why I manifested.